How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Barrow Consulting and Wealth Management. So what we wanted to discuss with you guys today, or really summarize, is the 6 basic human needs. And this is something that I learned from Tony Robbins. And actually, as a part of this video, there will be a link of his actual seminar where he discusses these in a lot more detail than how we're actually going to summarize them. But we wanted to summarize them for you guys today because we feel this is something that's actually very important. And we believe that the journey to self-discovery is not just like a vacation where you need to take time for yourself or somewhere you need to go to really rediscover yourself. It's a long-term, ongoing journey, a journey to self-discovery, right? So part of that journey is really understanding who you are and what you need, right? So everyone has different goals, everyone has different desires, but we all have 6 basic needs. And what I want you guys to do and what I want you guys to get from this video and understand is figure out which 2 of the 6 basic needs are the most value to you, right? Which 2 do you value the most? And we're going to cover them for you right now, okay? So the first one is certainty. Now, what I want you guys, so before I put the first one up here, what I want you guys to understand that everybody goes through a different way of getting these needs met. Some of those ways are positive and some of those ways are negative. Now, the first one is certainty, okay? So certainty can mean different things. Right? I'm going to give you an example now. You might get certainty from a relationship. You might get certainty from your job, but you are certain. You have to be certain and you have to be in control. And if things don't go the way they plan out, you begin to get anxiety, depressed, and you just start to feel a certain type of way. And that's because one of the primary basic needs that you have and that you need met is certainty. Now, the negative aspect of getting certainty met may be the way you get it met, right? It just really depends on how you get this met. So a negative way could be through drugs and through alcohol. You are certain that when you take these drugs, when you drink this alcohol, whatever it may be that's making you feel better, you're certain that it's going to make you feel better. So you really need to be very self-aware of if this is one of the primary basic needs that you're looking for and which way you're going about getting it met, positive or negative, and that's actually through every single one. So we're going to jump into the next one, which is actually uncertainty. So the complete opposite of certainty, uncertainty. Now this type of person, right, if this is one of the 6 basic needs you need met, or one of the primary ones, this one, if you're this type of person, you like surprises, right? You like surprises, but you don't like bad surprises, right? So you like a little bit of uncertainty. You can kind of go with, oh, we'll figure it out. So we don't always like, because if you're certain, when you're certain about everything every single day, you're certain that you are going to go about it this way. You always have a plan. You know exactly how the day is going to plan out every single day. It becomes boring, right? Your life becomes boring. Your life becomes stagnant, which is exactly why one of the basic needs we need met is also uncertainty. We like a little bit of variety. We like a little bit of surprise. We like a little bit of just being excited, right? That's one of the 6 basic needs that we need met. And you could do that by taking on a new goal, by taking on a new challenge. There's excitement behind that, and you can get that need met through some of those ways. Now, again, another negative way, same thing, uncertainty would be kind of similar to certainty. Another negative way would be also smoking and drinking. You are uncertain of how this is going to make you feel if it's your first time. Now, if it's your first time, you're uncertain. So whereas you are certain, it's more of the law of familiarity, and you kind of already know how it's going to make you feel, so you're certain it's going to make you feel a certain way. Uncertainty is maybe the first time you're doing this. So the first time you smoke, the first time you drink makes you very excited because you have no idea how it's going to make you feel. You're uncertain on how you're going to respond to that. So uncertainty is also one of the basic human needs. Now, the third basic human need out of the 6 is significance. Now, we all, depending on if this is one of the basic needs that you need met, at least a primary one, we all need to feel special. We need to feel unique. We need to feel some sort of significance. Now, what I want you guys to really understand is we may get that in various different ways, and that's exactly when it comes to whether you're doing this in a positive manner or you're doing this in a negative manner. Now, really this comes down to two different ways, and one is by achieving things. When you achieve things, when you reach your goals, when you achieve those desires that you're looking for, you feel more significant. The other way, the more negative way, is by tearing people down. Now, when people are succeeding, they're doing what you feel is better than you because you're constantly comparing, you feel they're more significant than you, and by you feeling insignificant, you want to tear them down. Now, there's two ways to have the tallest building. One of them is to build the tallest building. The other way is to tear the other buildings down. Most people choose the easy way, and that's usually by being hateful and tearing down other people's success and tearing them down, and misery loves company, and that just comes from being insignificant. Now, another way people who feel insignificant can feel significant would be to commit crimes, right? Now, a lot of crime, and like I said, there's positive ways, there's negative ways to really get all of these needs met. When you understand why certain people behave the way they do, commit crimes the way that they do, you understand that they're really fulfilling a need. One of those needs is significant. They're so insignificant in their lives that they have to maybe commit certain crimes. They have to feel more powerful, feel more dominant in order for them to feel more significant in the lives that they live. And when you understand the psychology behind that and understand that it's just a need that needs to be met rather than a behavior that's happening, it really helps you become more self-aware of yourself and also more aware of other people as well. So another way people find significance when they're insignificant, one of my favorite ones, is creating significant problems so that they can feel better, so that people can feel sorry for them, so that they can connect with them, because it's the safest way to connect with them and not get rejected, right? So people will create significant problems so other people can respond and feel sorry for them because it releases endorphins, so that they can feel connected to, because we understand, for whatever reason, we understand when people are going through problems and going through issues, and we understand that and relate to that better than when people are happy and successful and happy in life. For whatever reason, that's just what we've adapted and how we are in society, and we really need to filter that out, and we really need to better understand and maybe ask questions as to why certain people are more happy and why they have more significance. But that's one of the ways people will get more significance, is by creating problems, making others feel sorry for them so that they can have a connection. And that is what I call victimhood mentality, which actually leads me to the fourth basic human need, which is actually love and connection. As I said, people will find significance in creating problems just so that they can have a connection with people, because that's also a basic human need. And if you watch the video of Tony Robbins really going into all these in detail, it explains how by doing one behavior or doing one certain thing, you can actually hit all of these and you can fulfill all of these basic human needs. But you guys need to watch that video to really understand that. Now, when it comes to love and connection, some people are so scared of love. They're so scared of love because they've already been there, they've already tried that, and they've been so hurt. So because we've been so hurt, sometimes we don't really go for the love and we settle for the crumbs of connection. Some of you may relate to that, and you may be in a relationship, or you may be with friends, or whatever it may be, your environment may be just so that you can have connection, but there's really no love there, and you really need to be self-aware of that, because what's happened is that you didn't get that in your past, or you haven't gotten that before, or you've been so hurt from that topic specifically that you settle for just the connection. Something to really be aware about. The fifth one, growth. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of all sorts of sayings, but you're either growing or you're dying, right? So growth is one of the basic human needs that we need. We all need to grow. Progress equals happiness. If you're achieving more, if you're doing more, if you're growing more, whatever it may be, spiritually, if physically, mentally, in your health, in your fitness, if you're doing more, growing more, you are going to be more happy. So happiness equals growth, progress equals growth, and that's exactly why it's one of the 6 basic human needs. And the last one, the last basic human need is contribution. Contribution, right? And this might not be for everybody, but if we're contributing to society or contributing in whatever way, some people who some who this is their primary basic need, those people typically become first responders, they become policemen, they become teachers, some way to contribute back to the society, because they've realized that this is one of their 6 basic, they're one of their primary basic human needs, and their basic primary one is to give back and contribute to society. So this is just a summary, you guys. This is the summary of the Tony Robbins video. So find the link, which I'm going to be attaching to this video here, but we really just want you guys to be on a journey of self-awareness and self-discovery, and really, maybe instead of seeing behaviors in other people, try seeing the way people are trying to meet their needs, and that just may be one of the 6 basic needs. So thanks for coming back, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We hope you got some value from this, and we'll see you guys next time.